I want you to do this. Imagine you being in a situation whereby you are able to make more than $15 an hour at the comfort of your home. No degree is required, no experience is required, and all you do is teach something. You're going to teach a language, and don't come with an excuse of saying, oh my goodness, I cannot speak this and these languages, they are the most famous languages, or they're the most competitive languages. No, including the mother tongue that you are speaking, it is actually marketable. So I believe that you can communicate in a language. So this is the only thing that is required. No degree, no experience, that is required in this case. And I know as you're watching this video, high chances are you might tend not to believe this case. And why is the reason? I actually understand you. You have seen more and more of these videos, and because I know there are people out there who promise things that actually they do not work, then maybe you've got already enough reasons not to believe. But anyway, just stick around in the next few minutes and then have a look. Do you think it's making any sense to you? So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Miss Karinge, and guys, in our today's video I want us to talk about teaching online, teaching languages online. So, and maybe I should give a brief about myself. Personally, when I came back to Kenya after leaving China, this was in the year 2020. Number one, I was an English teacher in China. I came back and I was kind of lost. What actually am I going to do? I just came back and I was not prepared actually to come back. So I had not planned things accordingly. So I tried several things here and there, and maybe some of them, they were not working perfectly for me. And then I remember there's a time whereby I got one of my friends, they were working online, they were teaching students online. And actually, I was always eager to get my own student to teach. But I guess one thing that I forget is that my friend had actually established some very good network before leaving China. And so they had their own students along with them. And so my desire was always to get students because I found it much more convenient for me before I try to figure out what actually do I want to do with my life. And because I have been teaching before, I felt like it's something which I can actually connect with. But to be honest with you, I really struggled to get a student. The reason behind it, I did not have a very good person to hold my hand and tell me this is the way to go. But I'll tell you this, I actually became more dedicated. I joined some Facebook groups talking about teaching English, and I also engaged myself in a lot of YouTube videos, and I watched, I make notes, and I implemented that. But fortunately, along the way, I got lucky and I got students. One of the platforms I remember that I joined was Italki. And on Italki, it is not a must for you to have a degree. It is not a must for you to have, the certificate. Because remember, in a platform like Italki, they always have a community and a professional tutor. So if at all you're a community tutor, then you do not need any certificate. But if at all you decide to go to the route of a professional tutor, then in this case, they might require you to get some certificate. And the good thing of you working in a such platform is this: they do not only teach English, they teach so many languages, including your mother tongue. You can teach this language. And once you get on that platform, you are going to have a look at the different pricing that they are offering. You'll find that you can offer different prices. You have that freedom of setting your own price. How much do you want to charge your student? The other freedom that comes with this is that you can set your own timetable throughout the 24 hours. You can set your own timetable, assuming even maybe you are employed, maybe you usually work for 7 hours. You can actually set your own timetable and say, maybe after work 2 hours, or early in the morning before I go to work 1 hour, I can teach, and you're going to earn a good amount of money. And mostly on Italki, you realize that most of the charges, they range between maybe $5 all the way to around $15. But I know there are some tutors who actually make more than that. But this would be my advice. If at all you decide to go on this kind of a platform, then because you are very new, you have 0 rating, and you have no experience, because rating is very important. Having some good trust with the student is very important. You can start even from the list, and you can start from $5. Yeah, you can teach all these languages. And I think it's very convenient. Assuming even in a scenario whereby maybe you are a student, by the way, and you only go to school maybe per day. You only go to school for 3 hours. You have classes for 3 hours. What do you do with the rest of the time? Why can't you enroll in such a platform and teach maybe for 2 hours and in a day? And if at all, for example, if you're a student and you make $10 in a day, if you are going to charge on the lower side, you get $10 in a day, I guess you are in a better place. You can be able to pay for your small bills here and there. If you are a stay at home, even if you in the morning you usually wake up, prepare your family, maybe your husband goes to work and your kids also go to school, you can, as much as you have other activities to do at home, you need to do cleaning, you need to do 1, 2, 3, you can always get 2 hours in the course of your day and make that extra coin at the comfort of your home. At the comfort of your home. And when your kids come back from school, then you also have some time, enough time to, to take care of them, and you have already earned your good amount of money. Then forget about that. Italki is just one of the platform. How was I able to be earning? I have said on Italki, they usually charge around from $5 all the way to around $15. How was I able to be earning $15? My case is different because I was able to get some private students, and I actually agreed to be charging them $15. And I'll tell you this is actually, when you get a private student or a personal student, this is actually on the lower side. It is actually on the lower side. And I believe that students always look at what value are you offering to them. And when you get a private student, very rare will they ask you, I want to see your degree. I want to see your, I don't know, ABCD certificate. It's very rare. If they are comfortable, if you are going to teach them the German language, as long as you speak with them, they realize that, you have that fluency, and you have a lot of understanding. For us, we view a teacher as someone who knows much more than we do. That is how we view a teacher. So if at all you are able to convince them as you communicate with them, you won't teach Tholuo, as you talk to them in Tholuo, they are able to say, oh my goodness, I guess this person knows a lot. Then from this, you are going to determine the price. And I think for my case, $15 it is the lowest when you have a private student. It's on the lower side. And I want you to imagine this. If I can be able to earn $15 per hour, let's say I will be having 3 sessions in a day. Maybe 3 sessions, that maybe it could be 3 students or 3 groups, assuming I would be charging them $15 or 3 students. $15 per day. Then it means I would be having $45. And when I try to convert that maybe to around Kenya shillings, it must be around 5K. In a week, let's say you are going to work for 5 days and then over the weekend you are going to rest. It is 5K times 5. How much is that? 5K times 5. How much is that? That is around 25,000. Most of the people who get into entry jobs here in Kenya, truth be told, they are earning between 25 to 35. That is a fact. That is what they are actually earning. And maybe as you watch me, you are actually earning the same amount. And this is the amount of money that you're going to earn in a week. So we go for weeks. How much are you going to be earning? You're going to be earning 75K, right? Is it 75? No, 25, 20. Oh my goodness. No, you're going to be earning 100K. You are going to be earning 100K. And for this one, it's for a lazy person. This one is for a lazy person because this person is only working. This person is only working 3 hours a day. Come on. Even if you had a business, won't you do that business? Manage that business. You only need to sacrifice 3 hours during the day, do your teaching. The rest of the time, go manage your business, come back, do 1, 2, 3. Yeah? And, you'll be able to do so many things at the same time. You will be able to do so many things at the same time. And I usually say, once you get your very first student, make sure that you give your best. Because for me, I only got 1 student, and then from there, another came. They keep on referring one another. So this is the way. Once you get your first student, make sure that you give the best. The same student, not their friend who maybe their teacher is not very good, or they have been struggling to get this and this teacher. So always give the best. Guys, I don't want to talk anymore. I'm going to highlight a number of websites whereby you can be able to teach online. I know you realize something, especially for us when we come from Africa. You realize when it comes to some languages like English, we are not referred as native English speakers. I think apart from South Africa, the other countries, we are not we are not the native speakers. That is what they refer to us, but that is nothing to worry, because you can always become even a community tutor even with the English language. And then apart from English, there are other languages that which you can actually teach. And then I'm going to be highlighting a number of websites whereby you can be able to teach online, where you can be able to teach online and earn that extra coin. So guys, allow me to jump into the video and give you all the details about this. So the first place whereby you can get student, as I have mentioned, is italki.com. This one is so easy for you to get an opportunity over here. Make sure you do prepare a very good introduction video, you know, smiling, short, precise. And if at all you need information on how to go about it, then maybe I can do another video on the same. The interview process also, it's not very complicated, by the way. It's so easy, and then they do conduct some training. They're so easy. That one is, it's very simple. Then we go to number 2, Hello Talk. Here I would say this is where I actually got most of my students, and this should be a platform whereby you are supposed to network. And what is Hello Talk? Hello Talk, you'll find that this is where people go to learn different languages for free. And how do they learn? They go there to exchange languages. I'm learning the German language and somebody else is learning the English language, so we can exchange these two languages. So when you go there, and maybe you are always this active person on social media, then high chances are you will get a student who is frustrated with having, you know, people to exchange with languages for free. And so because they are actually frustrated, what are they going to do? They are willing to pay. We go to number 3. Number 3, it's actually Prepri, and am I pronouncing it right? Yeah, sometimes it can be a little hectic, but it actually works. So make sure that you do follow all the protocols that are over there, and then it's actually going to work for you. And finally, we have Tutor ABC. So this one is also another amazing platform which actually you can try to go through it. Most of the places where actually I've gotten students, I personally is italki and Hello Talk. So guys, that is all for today's video. I have given you the number of websites whereby you can apply your jobs. Let me know on the comment section what other websites have been working for you, and what do you think are maybe are the advantages, or maybe what are the challenges that you are facing along the way. So thank you so much guys for watching. Make sure that you like the video and don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, bye bye.